Hey guys, welcome back to my garden. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Gracia. If you are not new here, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with me today in the garden. I am going to show you a little trick that I am going to do when I am preserving specific seeds for tomatoes. What usually happens is the bees will pollinate and you'll have a tomato plant here, a tomato plant over there, and they will be completely different tomatoes. And they will cross-pollinate, and the potential of getting a true fruit from the same tree that you would like to save seeds from is not very high, if that makes sense. So in order to keep the seed true, I am going to just take some organza bags around some flowers that haven't opened yet. Now there is absolutely nothing wrong with diversity in the garden. It actually makes for, healthy plants. But there are sometimes we come across something and we would actually like to grow plants from those seeds and we want it to be the same fruit. So with tomatoes, what I'm gonna do is, these are my sun golds right in here, and I am going to find some flowers that are budded, but they have not opened yet. And I am going to take this organza bag. It's just this little organza bag that I actually got off of Temu. And I am going to find a cluster and just wrap this little baby around it. So if I come in here and show you, this cluster of flowers right here has pretty much all opened up. And these ones here haven't, but I'm just gonna leave these ones alone. And I am going to find something like this little cluster that has yet to open. And that is what I'm going to put my organza bag over. And this is actually very simple. You just come in with your organza bag opened, swoop up those flowers on the inside, and gently, so that you don't knock them off, close the bag. I'm not going to tie it or anything because that is perfectly fine. There's a little hummingbird flying around. But basically what this is going to do, it is going to prevent the bees from coming in and pollinating from one tomato to another. And once these open, I could kind of shake it like this if I need to pollinate. But that is what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to leave it like this until those flowers open. And then once they open, probably, I don't know, a week or so later, I will take this bag off. I am not going to have to worry about it though, because I am leaving for a couple of weeks. So I will just leave that like that. And then I have a couple more tomatoes that I want to do it to. The next tomato that I want to do this to is going to be this homesteader tomato right here. And there's actually a tomato growing on it already. But there's also a little cluster of unopened flowers, quite a few of them actually. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I think because these clusters are actually pretty small, I may just wrap this whole leaf area in there along with it, just so I don't damage the flowers. And again, while doing this, you just want to be extra careful so that you don't break it. I'm actually going to head over to the other garden because there are some more tomatoes over there that I want to do, and I think I have a mortgage lifter over there that I can find an unopened bunch of flowers. And I will apologize now for the menace of a turkey. All right, so this is another homesteader. Mortgage lift. All right, I found a little group of flowers back here that I am just going to take one of my organza bags and wrap around it. And then this is a Dr. Witchy's, and I would like to find a cluster of flowers on here that I can wrap in a organza bag around. All right, I found a cluster back here on this Dr. Witchy's that I can wrap a bag around. All right, so I've got 2 clusters in this garden that I can hopefully get some good seeds from, and then I've got some more in the other garden. Now the cool thing about tomatoes is that they are self-pollinating, which basically means they have both male and female parts. So once the flowers start to open that I have inside these organza bags, I am just going to shake them a little, tap them a little bit so that the pollen can get into the proper part of the flower and it can then create a tomato. And I am going to wait to take these bags off until I start seeing a tomato actually form. And then once that happens, I should be good to go. The only thing is that I'm going to have to mark that bunch of tomatoes to make sure that I remember those are the ones that I put the organza bag around so that I can collect the seeds. Now the thing about tomatoes is there's a process that needs to happen in order to get viable seeds for the next year. You have to basically get the gel coating off of them and then dry them out. It's a process. I have done it before in one of my videos. I don't remember which one it was, but I will do it again for these ones when they are ready to be harvested. Now, like I mentioned, there is nothing wrong with cross-pollination when it comes to tomatoes. And there is nothing wrong with saving those seeds as well. You just will not get, or the likelihood that you will get, a true to fruit seed. I don't know what the percentage of it is, but it's, you know, you kind of just never know what you're gonna get, and there's nothing wrong with that. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Really quick video of what I plan on doing to try and save some seeds from some of my favorite tomato plants so that I can grow them for next year and not have to purchase that seed. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that this inspires you to get out there and grow a garden of your own, and I will see you next time. Bye.